Hello everybody, this is Paul Sagamore. Welcome to a special presentation of Chao Racing 2016, where all superstars and divas take a break influencing their convention process. We're going to be doing a little bit of business to take care of. As you know, we got 4 countries qualifying for the tournament champions: Costa Rica, Bulgaria, Eritrea, and Guyana. And then it will be the first part of our 4 mini-series, which will feature 48 of your favorite celebrities competing up to 4 prize levels up to $100,000. It should be a good one, so let's get started. So, we're gonna go over the 4 countries that we qualify for the tournament champions first. And the first country on our list is the Costa Rica, the #1 rated country of the Central America. And it will feature Carlos Johnson, Kiki Cayman, Whitney Frazier, and Rihanna Giles. Will Carlos Johnson make it 2 in a row for this year? We're about to find out right now. And here's a look at the lineup for the first phase. And the players are lined up and ready to go. So without further ado, please start the race. And here we are with the first qualifying session for the month of October. The #1 rated country in Central America, that is Costa Rica. And it looks like #1 is going to so he will be left behind in the crowd. But it looks like Rihanna Giles has the lead, followed by number 7 in a close second. And who's going to get the opening toss of this race? It is going to be Kiki Cayman who gets the opening toss. She's leaving the other competitors in the dust. I think she's going to get back her title after a handoff to Carlos Johnson the year before. Yep, Kiki Cayman wins her 2nd title in the last 3 years. Won a deal by Kiki Cayman. So she's going to the tournament champions in Madrid, Spain at the end of the year. And Whitney Frazier winning the commencement will wind in 2nd place. And Carlos Johnson will wrap up in the top 3. Alright, so Kiki Cayman got the victory. Let's hope everything goes well for Kiki Cayman in the tournament champions this year. Good luck to her in the tournament. Alright, moving on to our second country on our list, Bulgaria, where we have Sarah Henros, Janice Thompson, Bekra Don, and Lozano Thomas. Lozano Thomas. Alright. As you know, all of our races will be held on the pro course if we haven't mentioned it yet. Alright, best of luck to these next 4 participants. Everyone is on the clock. And let's have a Chao race! Alright, so who's going to represent Team Bulgaria this year? We'll find out soon. And it looks like number 8 is going to rest, so he's going to be all alone in last place. Who has command in the lead now? It looks like number 7 has command in the lead now, with Bekra Don having the best position so far in 2nd place. Over the 8 Chao right now. 4 Chao are closing in on each other, heading into the other side of the rainbow path. As the first superstar gets beat is number 1, who was going to rest. But now he has command of the lead of the 8 Chao right now. Number 1's going to wind up in 1st place, and it looks like Janice Thompson will move on to a tournament. Yeah, Janice Thompson wins the Bulgaria World Championship this year. She's going to move to Spain to represent Team Bulgaria in the 2016 Tournament Champions at the end of the year. Congratulations to Janice, and the sports time coming up, we got Eritrea and Guyana. That will happen right after the break. So, while our staff prepares for final preparations here on the Celebrity Tournament, we're going to continue our worldwide trip tour with the 3rd country on our list qualifying this month, and that's Eritrea. Now, Zara Pai was eliminated for playoff contention. That means we're going to have a new champion for that country. Who will represent Eritrea in this year's tournament champions? We're about to find out right now. It will be decided between either Parme Lafan, Dara Flutin, Joboto Klein, or Karak Jones. Everyone is on the clock, so without further ado, let's rock this place! Alright, who will replace Sarah Pond in this year's World Championship, and who's going to represent Eritrea in the tournament champions this year. We'll find out soon. And it looks like number 7 is going to rest, so he will be left behind in the crowd. By now, it looks like number 8 has the lead, with Conrad Jones having the best position so far in second place. And who will get the opening toss for this race? It's going to be made by number 2. He gets the opening toss. Now he will have command of the lead after number 8 was leading for a while. Number 2 is approaching the finish line, and it looks like number 2 will wind up in first place. That means we'll go to the next best standing as number 8 takes the next command speeders. He will wind up in second place. Looks like Jabolo Klein is going to represent Eritrea in the tournament. Yep, Jabolo Klein is the winner of the tournament. He's going to the tournament champions to represent Team Eritrea in the 2016 tournament. Let's hope everything goes according to form for Eritrea. Yep, good luck to Jabolo. Which means all that's left this month for the October qualifying session for the tournament champions, we have Guyana, where we have Sami Carls, Richard Darrells, Sana Johnson, and Roy Currings. Yep, this is indeed country number 40 of our 48 participants this year, which means we will have only 8 more to go after this month. Let's see what happens first for this country. Good luck to these 4 men on the quest for victory, and let's have a Chao race! Alright, so this will make it number 40 of our 48 countries qualifying this year, Guyana. Right now it looks like Sana Johnson has the lead, followed by Sami Carls in second place, and Roy Coyne sits in third at the curve before Chao closing in on each other. The fans are cheering on all of their favorite superstars, hoping no superstar will make it to the World Championship and to the Tournament Champions. We'll find out soon enough. As number 8 wins the opening toss this time around, he's going to have command of first place. That means we'll go to the next best standing. And it looks like Richard Darrells trying to get speed bus at time, and she did. So for second place, Richard Darrells paying off the speed bus in time to win the World Championship for Guyana. So she's going to the Tournament Champions with second place. Congratulations to Richard Darrells. And don't go away, we will present our Celebrity Charity Tournament after we hear a word from this. Alright, congratulations to our 4 qualifying superstars from Costa Rica, Bulgaria, Eritrea, and Guyana. We'll see each of them for the respective nations at the 2016 Tournament Champions in Madrid, Spain at the end of the year. So with that taken care of, let's start our 4-part mini-series for our charity tournaments. First part, as we all know, will be the Celebrity, featuring 48 superstars, both male and female, based on your favorite celebrities from around the world and across America. We'll be able to compete for 4 prize levels, up to $100,000 towards their charity. So let's head straight over to the first race to start off our charity tournament. So, the first race in the opening round of play will feature our defending champion, the Christmas diva Mariah Carey, taking on American Idol judge Randy Jackson and one of the judges from The Voice, Gwen Stefani. And here's a look at the lineup as these races will be held again on the pole course for all of our races here on our Celebrity Charity Tournament. It's best of luck to the first 3 groups, and please start the race! Here we go. And we're on the way with our Celebrity Charity Tournament. This is our 2nd annual tournament in our 62-year run. Right now, numbers 1 and 2 are going around, so these 2 Chao will be left behind in the crowd. Right now, it looks like Gwen Stefani is in the lead, followed by number 7 in second place. And Randy Jackson currently sits in third place in the pack. And who will get the first opening toss of our Celebrity Charity Tournament this year? We're about to find out right now. The first superstar against Beepus is number 8. He gets the first opening toss of the Celebrity Charity Tournament, and he will wind up in first place. So this race will go to the next best standing. Oh, it's going to be down to one between Gwen Stefani and Randy Jackson. Who's going to wind up on top first? as number 1 takes the next command mirrors, and it looks like Manny Jackson is going to barely hold on Gwen Stefani to capture the best position with second place, and he moves on to the round of 16. What a way to start off our second annual Celebrity Charity Tournament. He beats Gwen Stefani by a few inches. What a deal. Yes, that was exciting, but what about the rest of the opening round? We're about to find out as race number 2 of the opening round will feature current host of Family Feud and his host of his own talk show, Steve Harvey, along with actresses Jennifer Lopez and Drew Barrymore. Alright, the players on line are ready to go for this race. Everyone is on the clock, and let's rock this place! Alright. So who will be the next to be in the round of 16? We'll find out soon. Right now it looks like number 6 in the lead, with Drew Barrymore having the best position so far in second place. The competition is sure heating up as these 3 celebrities closing in on each other neck to neck over in the rainbow path. And it looks like who's going to get the opening toss? It looks like Jennifer Lopez is going to get the opening toss this time around. She's leaving Steve Harvey and Drew Barrymore in and us. And she's going to move on. Yep, Jennifer Lopez moves on to the round of 16. So she has a chance to earn one of the 4 charity prize levels later on in the show. As number 8 will have the next command. Steve Harvey will have in second place, and Drew Barrymore will have to settle for third place over Steve Harvey. Alright, so that's 2 races down. We got more exciting action coming out, so stay tuned. Our Celebrity Charity Tournament will continue in a moment. So we're just getting started with our second annual Celebrity Charity Tournament. And for race number 3, we have our third technician, Larry the Cable Guy, all with Wheel of Fortune hostess Banner White and hip-hop sensation Just Blaze. Alright, let's see what happens this time around. The players on lineup are ready to go. Let's rock this place! Alright, so who will be participant number 3 in the round 16? We'll find out soon. And it looks like number 7 is going to rest, so he will be left behind in the crowd. And right now number 2 is going to join number 7 for dear life all the way in the back. Right now it looks like Just Blaze is in the lead, following a close second by number 6. The 3 are closing in on each other, heading towards the other side of the path, and it is the hip-hop sensation Just Blaze who will have the command of the opening toss for this race, and he moves on to the round 16. He got all around that one. So he moves on to the round 16, edging out his arch rivals in a hurry. Let's see where the other 2 Chao will stand in the only one. As the next race belongs to Banner White of Wheel of Fortune. She'll wind up in second place. Looks like Larry the Cable Guy will have to settle for third place over the rest of the pack. Alright, so it's Just Blaze who wins this one. He moves one step closer to his $100,000 charity check towards his charity of his life. The Rise Just Blaze. We'll see you later on in the show. And we move on to race number 4, featuring Cyndi Lauper, famous for saying girls just want to have fun, along with Price's Right former host and former Miss Universe host Bob Barker, and legendary director Steven Spielberg, who may have been famous for directing E.T., the extraterrestrial. Alright, here's a look at the lineup for this portion of this race. And it's back to the hill course. Good luck to the next week participants on the quest for victory. And please start the race. Here we go. Alright, so this race will determine who will join Just Blaze in the second round of 16 race. Let's see what happens here. Right now it looks like number 8 is in the lead, with Steven Spielberg having the best position so far in second place. Open pack. Here comes the Chao Racing line, almost at the end of the rainbow path, and it looks like number 1 is going west. As the first superstar to get speed bus is number 2, who leads the yellow Chao in us. He got a good speed bus right there, and he is expected to wind in first place. So this race will go to the next back standing of the 8 Chao right now, and there he is jumping up and down. Who will have the next coming out on the speed bus? It is going to be number 7 who gets it. He'll wind up in second place. And it looks like it's going to be down to the wire for our three celebrities here. It looks like Bob Barker trying to hold off Steven Spielberg and sitting off the win. I think he's going to move on. Yep, Bob Barker, the legendary Priceless Writer, Miss Universe host, moves on to the round 16. One idea by Bob Barker. We'll see him later on in the round 16. Coming up, we got more exciting action for you, but first have a look at this. Alright, next we have last year's runner-up, Sandra Bullock, taking on former voice judge Usher, and everyone's favorite WWE superstar, John Cena! As we take a look at the lineup for this portion of the opening round, we run to the next few participants. Everyone is on the clock, so without further ado, let's have a Chao race! Okay, let's see what happens this time around. The 8 Chao pushing mostly outside, and it looks like number 1's going to rest, so he will be left behind in the crowd. Find out who has the lead heading into the outside rainbow path. It is number 7, followed by number 8 and number 6. So the start with the best position so far is John Cena with 5th place over the pack. As the first superstar to get speed bust is Usher, former voice judge. And he moves on. Usher moves on to the round 16. Great job by hip-hop sensation Usher. You already so everyone knows and loves. Let's see what the else is doing. As the next speedbus belongs to Sandra Bullock. She won in 3rd place. John Cena will have to settle for a disappointing 2nd place. Well, as always, next time. And Usher moves on to the round 16 with all his soul from his fans. We really appreciate you, Usher. Good work. Right now, let's see who will join Usher in the next round 16 race. Will it be pop sensation Britney Spears, current prize is my host Drew Carey, or Jeopardy all-time contestant winner Ken Jennings? There's only one way to find out. The players are lined up ready to go. Everyone's on the clock, and please start the race. Here we go. Alright, let's see who will join Usher in the 3rd round of 16 race. And it looks like number 7 is going to wrestle. He's going to have a lot of catching up to do at the snap. And line up in the Spears as the lead with Ken Jennings in an easy 2nd place on the current point. The 3 John closing in on each other as they put the other side of the rainbow path. Which one of them will get the opening toss? Remember, this could determine the fate of this race. It will be made by our leader, Britney Spears. She did it again. Britney Spears holds on the competition easily with that speed rise. Britney Spears moves on to round 16. She will face Usher later on in the round 16. Great work. As the next verse belongs to number 8. That will zoom up to 2nd place. And it looks like 3rd place will be made by Ken Jennings. Alright, Britney Spears has done it. I love Britney Spears, don't you? She's moving on to round 16, and there's more semi coming up, so stay tuned. The fun is just getting started. Alright, we're back and ready for more. The next one will feature Lucasfilm's Dario George Lucas, along with famous actress Julie Andrews, who played Mary Poppins and Sound of Music, and John Stamos, made famous we know for as well as Uncle Jesse in Full House, one of my favorite sitcoms of all time. Anyway, let's see what happens here. Players will line up ready to go. Everyone is on the clock, and please start the race. Here we go. Who's gonna win this one? We'll find out soon. Who's gonna be the next one to make it to the round 16? The tension is getting better and better with each and every race in the opening round and every round of the charity tournament. Right now, it looks like number 7 has the lead, with John Stamos having the best position so far in 2nd place at the current moment. And let's see who's going to get the opening toss for this race. It's going to be made by number 1. He gets the opening toss this time around, and he got all of that one. That means he will wind up in 1st place after a great speed bus right there. John Stamos still in the best position, as number 7 will have the next command. So yes, he won in 2nd place. I think John Stamos is going to move on. Yep, with third place, Uncle Jesse, John Stamos himself moves on to the round of 16. Thanks to all the participants for all their support. And John Stamos will be back in our round of 16 later on in the show. Which reminds me, who's going to face John Stamos? We'll find out right now. Will it be famous cook Rachel Ray? The song Happy performed by voice judge Pharrell Williams? Or Price is Right announcer George Gray? There's only one way to find out as we take a look at the lineup for this next race. And it's off to the field. Everyone is on the clock. And let's have a Chao race. Alright, let's see what happens this time around. And it looks like number 2 is going to rest, so he will be left behind in the crowd. Right on the free Chao closing in on each other. It's number 8 who has the lead. And he's going to rest. And now number 6 will join number 2 for 2 life along with number 8. That means number 7 will have command on the lead now. Right now it looks like George Gray is in the best position so far with second place as the first superstar gets beat. But is the man who performed Happy in the voice judge, Pharrell Williams. And our team moves on to the round of 16. Voice judge Pharrell Williams stands for performing his song Happy. He's happy today. He's moving on to the round of 16. Let's see what the other stands for. As number 6 will have the next man as we must. We're going to win on second place. It looks like George Gray is going to wind up with the next best standing. Yep, George Gray will wind up in third place. Rachel Ray will have to settle for 4th. Alright, so Pharrell Williams is sure happy today. He's moving on to round 16. He is one step closer to his dreams, and we're halfway through the opening out. We'll be right back in the second half after we find out about this. We are halfway through the opening round, and next we have last year's third place $25,000 winner Michael J. Fox, along with pop singer Kesha and the famous Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, WWE superstar and starring in a couple of movies that everyone knows and loves. He is most famous by known Rock or Rocky. Everyone's on the clock and please start the race. So who's going to be the next one to advance to round 16? We'll find out in just a moment. Right now, the free Chao and the 5 field opponents are all closing in on each other, and it looks like number 6 is going to rest. That means he's going to have a lot of catching up to do after his snap. Looks like number 2 is in the lead, followed by number 1 and number 7. It's Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson who has command of the best position so far, with 4th place of the free Chao right now, as number 7 wins the opening toss this time around. Good speed buzz right there. He should win in first place, so this place will go to the next best standing. And there he is, jumping up and down because he's won. He's in first place on the pack. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Kesha are battling for the lead up in the home stretch as the next US belongs to number 8. He's going to win in second place. I think Kesha's going to barely hold on Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Yep, it is indeed Kesha who's going to hold on Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson to move on to the round of 16. The pop sensation Gold does it again. She will be back in the round 16 at the end of the show. What a deal. Which leads us to race number 10, featuring the voice artist Blake Shelton, or Judge Blake Shelton, Jeopardy host Alex Trebek, and Rihanna. As we take a look at the lineup for this race, and let's sit back to the ball course. The players are lined up ready to go, so without further ado, please start the race! And there goes our next 3 celebrities busting down the line. We'll find out who's going to win in the early run, who will gain the upper hand of the lead chat right now. Looks like number 7 is in the lead, and number 1 is Corvette. By now, it is Blake Shelton who has the best position so far, with 3rd place to the back. Who's going to move on? We'll find out soon enough. As the first superstar gets speed bus is... First superstar gets speed bus is... number 6! Who gets the first superstar? And that was a good speed bus right there. And he will wind up in first place, which means this race will go to the next best standing. Which one is we will move on to round 16? I think Jeopardy host Alex Trebek will. Alex Trebek, with 2nd place, moves on to the round 16. he has another chance to earn one of the 4 charity prize levels later on in the show. And there's more something coming up. We got Adam Sandler and all of his celebrities ready to go. Now we're hopping right up to the break. Alright, let's move on to race number 11, featuring our favorite comedian, Adam Sandler, along with Christina Aguilera, and one half of the 2 famous cooks of our time, Guy Fieri. Let's see what happens here. Boy, I'm getting a tingle sensation already. Forget about it now. Please start the race! And let's see what happens this time around. Looks like number 7 is in the lead, followed by number 2 in second place. And Guy Fieri, the cook, is in the best position so far with third place. Over the free chow at the curve moment. The free chow closing in on each other at the curve moment. They're approaching the balls to the outside rainbow path. First plan to make it across the finish line, regardless of the standing, we'll move on to the round 16. And one step closer to having a shot at one of the 4 charity prizes. And who will get the opening toss this time around? We're about to find out right now. It is going to be none other than number 2 who gets the opening toss this time around. That means he will wind up in first place, which means it will go to the next best standing of the free chow right now. The free chow approaching finish line as the next viewers belongs to number 1. He will take second place on the back. And Christina Aguilera holds on Guy Fieri and Adam Sandler to win with third place over the free chow. So with third place, Christina Aguilera moves on to the round 16 for the Trustworthy fans. Yeah, those people like Christina Aguilera. Thank you very much. And now, moving right along, race number 12, featuring Katy Perry. I know I has a kid just like me, Katy Perry, to be exact. Anyway, we also have writer director Woody Allen and Playboy sensation Pitbull. Everyone is on the clock, so without further ado, let's rock this place! Alright, who will be the next to triumph? We'll find out in just moments, as number 8 has the lead to come on, with number 6 setting an easy second place, and number 2 is set third place. In fact, the superstar with the best position so far is writer director Woody Allen, with 5th place on the back. The free child pushing the ball to the other side of the rainbow path, as the first superstar gets speed plus is Katy Perry, pop sensation singer who sings many of her famous songs. And she moves on to the round 16. That's 1 spot saved for Katy Perry. As number 7 was the next man was the one in the second place in the back. And let's see what else was there. Looks like number 6 will come in third place over the back. So Katy Perry wins this one. She moves 1 step closer to having a shot at one of her 4 dream prizes for the charity levels. And there's more something coming up, so don't touch the dial. We'll be right back. With 3/4 of the opening round done, we move on to lucky number 13, race number 13, featuring Pat Sajak, the host of Wheel of Fortune, and he was also relevant at a station one time in the 70s. Anyway, tonight he'll be taking on singer Carly Rae Jepsen and actress Sarah Michelle Gellar, who notably plays Daphne in Scooby-Doo. Everyone's on quiet, and please start the race! Alright, so here comes the 3 opponents busting down the line. It looks like number 8 has the lead, with number 7 in second place right now. And the superstar with the best position so far of the free channel is singer Carly Rae Jepsen in third place. And it looks like number 2 is going to rest, so he's going to have a lot of catching up to do as we snap. As the first superstar against B-Bus is Wheel of Fortune's Pat Sajak. He leads the competition in the dust. I think he's going to be happy with the result. He's going to solve his problems today. Pat Sajak moves on to the round of 16. As number 7 will have the next command field with one in second place. Pat Sajak solves the problem again. And we have just enough time for one more speed bus of this race. It will be made by Sarah Michelle Gellar, who comes in 4th place. Carly Rae Jepsen will have to set up for 3rd place. Pat Sajak will be back with us in round 16. Last year he won $10,000 for coming in 4th place, and he might have more money. We'll find out soon enough later on in the show. And we move on to race number 14, featuring Casey's favorite WWE superstar in the Miz, along with Ricky Lake, host of the Ricky Lake Show, and director Martin Scorsese, famous for directing Raging Bull and a couple other films he might have probably done. But anyway, let's get down to the case. We love to these three comparable opponents from Costa Rica, and let's have a Chao race! Here we go! And line out number 2 has to lead to start things off. And number 6 is going by so he will be left behind the crowd. That's going to be followed by number 8 in second place. And it is Ricky Lake, who has the best position so far in third place on the pack. The three Chao are closing in on each other. One of them is going to have a shot at the round 16 later on in the show. We'll find out who will get that chance as number 6, who wakes up from his nap, takes the opening toss in this race. Now he has command of the lead. By now, Martin Scorsese and Ricky Lake are battling for the lead, heading for the goal line. As the Miz takes the next command, because that will be enough to pass number 6 for the victory. The Miz moves on to the round of 16. Number 16 in second, and it looks like Ricky Lake will come in third place. Martin Scorsese will have to settle for fourth place. So the Miz moves on to the round 16. He is awesome! And we'll be right back with the remaining races after we see this. Alright, we only got a couple more races left of our opening round here in our Celebrity Charity Tournament. The first event will feature Let's Make a Deal host Wayne Brady, former American Idol judge Paula Abdul, and the star of the Hour Show, Ellen DeGeneres, who was the story in Finding Nemo and its sequel, Finding Dory. Everyone is on the ground, so without further ado, let's have a Chao race! And off and running. And here comes the 8th Chao, busting down the line, along with our 3 celebrity Chao. It looks like Wayne Brady has the lead, followed by number 8 and number 6. It's anybody's game here on Chao Racing 2016, no matter what type of show we're doing. This is our Celebrity Charity Tournament, as you all know. And who will get the opening toss of this race? We're about to find out in just a moment more for now. The first superstar to get a speed bus is number 2. That was a good speed bus right there. That will be enough to take first place over the competition right now. That means this spot will go to the next back standing, which is going to be decided on the next command speed bus. Wayne Brady leads the competition and does, and as he moves on to the round of 16. We made a deal here, folks. Wayne Brady moves on to the round of 16 for his respective charity. Let's hope everything else goes well in his form for his rest of the show. Which means all that's left for the opening round of our Celebrity Charity Tournament are the Voices Judge Anna Levine, Wheel of Fortune announcer Jim Fortin, and rapper Kanye West. And it will be all set for the next round, which will be the round 16. Good luck to our last 3 celebrities on the quest for victory. Let's rock this place! Alright, so this race will decide who will face Wayne Brady in the final round 16 race. By now, it looks like number 6 is in the lead, followed by number 8 and number 1. And the superstar with the best position so far is Kanye West, which sits in 4th place at the one of the 3 men right now. And it looks like number 2 is going to rest. And number 6 is joining her for the one. Now we'll get number 8 command on the lead, as number 2 wins the opening toss. His strategy was, and he leaves the competition in the dust. That's the 2nd race in a row that number 2 has won the opening toss for a opening round event. And he's going to hold on again for 1st place. Means it will go to the next backstand, which is going to fly on the next command speeders, and it is Anna Levine who's going to wrap up the round 16 spot for the next round. Anna Levine, the voice judge, moves on to round 16. That completes the opening round. We'll return with the round 16 in a moment, but first, let's have a word from this sponsor. "16 celebrities are left in the hunt for one of the 4 charity prize levels. As we begin the round 16, and first up we have Vanny Jackson from American Idol and actress Jennifer Lopez. And here's a look at the lineup for the first round of 16 race of the next round of play. Special luck to the first group of round 16 participants. Everyone's on the clock, and please start the race. Here we go. Alright, so now we're in the round of 16. And we're starting off with a big performance, and it looks like number 6 is going to rest out. He will be left behind in the crowd. Right now, number 2 is in the lead, followed by number 8. The superstar with the best position so far is Jennifer Lopez with 3rd place of the competition right now. They're making way across the rainbow path as Vanny Jackson wins the only toss this time around. That's a good speed rest right there. So he will be the first celebrity to move on to the round of 8. Vanny Jackson does it again. I think Jennifer Lopez will have to settle for 2nd place right back. Yep, Jennifer Lopez will have 2nd place. So American Idol Vanny Jackson lands the first slot in the round of 8 that will appear in the next round. Congratulations to Vanny Jackson on a job well done. Thanks to Jennifer Lopez for all their support. You've been fine. And let's see who will face Vanny Jackson in the first round of 8 ways. Will it be Just Blaze or Prices by Miss Universe legend Bob Barker? There's only one way to answer that ultimate question. Who's gonna move on? We'll find out soon. Everyone's on clock, and let's rock this place! Alright, here we go with the next one. And it looks like Bob Barker is in the lead, followed by number 6. And number 1 is scored, so he's going to be left behind in the competition. Just Blaze and Bob Barker battling for a chance to face off against Vanny Jackson in the next round of the round of 8. And it looks like number 7 is scored, so he's going to join number 1 for dear life all the way in the back. As the first superstar gets speed first is Just Blaze, who leaves Bob Barker in the dust, and thus he moves on to the round of 8. Just Blaze will face off against Vanny Jackson in the first race in the round of 8 later on in the show. Great effort, and there's one more speeders coming up. There will be made by number 7. That will be enough to take 2nd place, and Bob Barker will have to settle for 3rd place. Thank you, Bob Barker, for all your support, and Just Blaze, we'll see you later on in the round of 8. Coming up, we got Usher all ready to go, but first have a look at this. I know we're trying to get to the finish on time. Next up, we have Usher and Britney Spears, 2 very intelligent singers fans know and love. As we take a look at the lineup for this next race, and it's off to the field again. The players are lined up and ready to go. Everyone is on the clock. And please start the race! Here we go. And number 5 is going to rest out. He will be left behind in the crowd. Right now, the superstar who is in the lead at the current moment is number 2, followed by number 7 and number 6. The superstar with the best position so far is Britney Spears with 5th place over Usher, who is safely in 6th place with the pack. As the first superstar gets beat is number 6, and he got all of it on that one, leaving the competition in the dust. That Spears will wind up in 1st place, and it means it will go to the next best standing of the 2 Chao remaining, as number 5, who took a rest earlier, takes the next match because that was a monster Spears. Well played. He'll take 2nd place, and the winner with 3rd place is Britney Spears over Usher, who will wind up in 4th. So Britney Spears moves on to the round of 8 for her trustworthy fans. Thank you, fans who support Usher, for all your support. It's been fun hanging on Free Ride. We'll see Britney Spears later on in the show. And we'll be halfway for the round 16 after race number 4, featuring Uncle Jesse from Full House himself, John Stamos, against the happy Pharrell Williams. And here's a look at the line of this race. The players are lined up ready to go. Good luck to John Stamos and Pharrell Williams on the quest for victory. And let's have a Chao Race! Alright, we're on the way. We will be halfway there after race number 4, I believe, round 16. And it looks like number 2 is going to, so he's going to have a lot of catching up to do after this now. Right now it is John Stamos who has the lead, followed by number 6 in second place, and number 8 sits in third. Pharrell trying to make a statement. Will he make the pass from John Stamos in time? We'll find out in just a moment more, as number 2, who sleeps early on in the race, takes the opening toss, and he takes the lead over the competition. Number 2 took a nap, and now he is in the lead. And he's going to want first place. I think it's going to be followed by number 5 in second place. So in mind we go to third place. And yep, with third place it is John Stamos who wins this one over Pharrell Williams. As number 7 will have the next command on the speed bus. With third place it is John Stamos, Uncle Jesse, who prevails over Pharrell Williams. Thank you for all your support. We'll be right back with more. Do not go away. Okay, 4 races on in the books. We got 4 more spots to fill up for the round of 8. Next up for the round of 16, we have Kesha and Jeopardy host Alice Trebek. Time to take the test. Let's see what happens here. Good luck to Kesha and Alice Trebek on the quest for victory. Everyone is on the clock, and let's have a Chao Race! And it looks like number 2 is going to rest, so he will be left behind in the crowd. And it looks like number 1 is going to join number 2 for dear life, all the way in the back. Right now it looks like number 5 is in the lead, with Alice Trebek having the best position so far in second place over the 2 opponents right now. And who will get the opening toss this time around? We're about to find out right now. It's going to be number 6 who gets the opening toss this time around. That was a great speed buzz right there. He got all of it on that one. And he will want in first place, so they will go to the next back standing. There he is, jumping up and down. And it looks like number 5 is going to as number 1 one of the next command speeders. He'll wind up in second place, so it will go to the third place of the start. It looks like Alice Trebek is going to hold on Kesha to move on to the round of 8. What a deal. Alex Trebek passes the test, and he'll be back in the round of 8 for more. Thank you, Kesha, for all your support. This has been fun having you along for the ride. So we know it's mainly male celebrities so far, but we're going to throw in a female celebrity right now. Will it be Christina Aguilera, or will it be the lovely Katy Perry? We're about to find out right now, as this is race number 6 of our 8 races scheduled for the round of 16. Good luck to these 2 ladies on the quest for victory. Everyone is on the clock, and please start the race. Here we go. And it looks like number 8 has the lead to start things off, with Christina Aguilera having the best position so far in second place. That's going to be followed by number 2 in third place on the back. Christina and Katie are inching neck to neck at the current moment. Which one of those 2 ladies will move on to the round of 8? We'll find out soon enough, as number 7 wins the opening toss this time around. Pretty good speed burst right there by lucky number 7 of the 8th job right now. He's got a cheeky face on his nose. Cheeky face on his mind. And he will wind up in first place. So they will go to the next best name, which is going to be signed on the next command speed bus. Christina Aguilera with the speed bus holds off Katy Perry to secure the win. Excellent work by Christina Aguilera. Thank you, Katy Perry, for all your support. He'll wind up in third place. She'll wind up in third place. So Christina Aguilera is the next superstar to join around 8. She will face Alex Trebek in the round of 8 later on the show. Coming up, we're going to round up the round 16 in a moment, but first have a look at this. Just a couple races left in our round of 16. The first will feature Wheel of Fortune's Pat Sajak and the famous WWE superstar who is awesome and each and every other way performing for some miserable bars, The Miz. Good luck to these 2 men on a quest for victory, and let's rock this place! Alright, let's see who's going to be the next one to move on. Will it be Wheel of Fortune star Pat Sajak or The Miz himself, The Miz? There's only one way to find out. Looks like number 7 is followed by number 5. And it looks like The Miz has the best position with place of attack, and numbers 2 and 6 are both going west. That means these two champs will be fighting for dear life all the way in the back. As the first superstar against Bebas is number 6. His strategy worked, and now he is in the lead over the 8 Chao right now. But it's still anybody's game here in the late run of the pack, as the next Bebas belongs to number 1. That'll be enough to move up to best place on the pack. Number 6 will come in second place for the pack. I think The Miz is going to hold up Pat Sajak to secure the victory. Yep, The Miz moves on with place over Pat Sajak on the 5th place. So The Miz moves on to the round of 8. He moves one step closer towards his charity check, and he will face one of the remaining opponents of the round 16. They are, for race number 8 and the final race of round 16, Let's Make a Deal's Wayne Brady and the voice coach Adam Levine. So the winner will go on to face WWE superstar The Miz in the final round of 8 race. The tension is mounting up, so good luck to our final round 16 participants. Please start the race. Alright, so who's gonna face The Miz in the round of 8? We'll find out soon enough. Right now, looks like number 2 is going to rest, so he will be left behind in the crowd. Number 6 has to lead, followed by number 5 and number 8. Adam Levine has the best position so far with 4th place, followed by Wayne Brady in 5th. The two men are closing in on each other. Only one will move one step closer towards their championship and the dreams. We'll find out who will get that chance enough. And now number 5 is taking a snooze as Wayne Brady, Let's Make a Deal host, wins the opening toss, and he will wrap up the round of 8 spots for the next round. Great speed runs by Let's Make a Deal's Wayne Brady. What a deal! That's right, that's what we always say here on Chao Racing 2016. What a deal! And it looks like we have time for one more speed bus, and it will be made by number 5, as Adam Levine will get a disappointing 2nd place. So Wayne Brady will face The Miz in the final round of 8 race, and as more 7 coming out, we will proceed to the round of 8 right after we hear a word from this sponsor. Alright, so we have 8 superstars still in contention for one of the 4 charity prize levels that will have it in the final in the next round. Let's proceed now to the round of 8. The first event will feature Randy Johnson, American Idol judge, and hip-hop sensation Just Blaze. Sorry about that. Anyway, good luck to these two men, and please start the race. Here we go. And it looks like number 6 has to lead, followed by number 1 in 2nd place. Randy Johnson has the best position so far in 3rd place of the competition. He and Just Blaze are battling neck to neck, battling for one of the final spots of the 2016 Celebrity Charity Tournament here in Chao Racing 2016. And it looks like number 5 is going to rest, so he's going to be all alone in last place behind the pack. As the first superstar against Heroes on the round of 8 play is in fact number 5. His strategy worked, and now he regains control of the lead. He was thinking about a speed bus, and he got it, and he will wind up in 1st place. That means this race will go to the next best standing of the 4, which is going to be right over here. Just Blaze is our first finalist for the 2016 Charity Tournament for the celebrity portion. We'll see Just Blaze later on in the final. Thank you, Randy Johnson, for all your support. It's been fun hanging on for a ride. God bless us all. And now we move on to semi-finalist number 2. Will it be Britney Spears or Uncle Jesse himself, John Stamos? There's only one way to find out. Here is the lineup for this race. And here we go. Everyone is on the clock. So without further ado, let's rock this place. Alright, so who will join Just Blaze in the final? Will it be pop sensation Britney Spears or Uncle Jesse from Full House, John Stamos? There's only one way to find out. Final looks like number 5 is in the lead, followed by number 6 and number 7. Britney Spears has the best position so far with 4th place. The two celebrities are closing on each other. Who will get the winning toss? Remember, this could decide the fate of the finalists. It's going to be made by John Stamos, Uncle Jesse himself from Full House. I think he's going to move on to the final. Yep, John Stamos, the man who played Uncle Jesse in Full House, is finalist number 2 for our Celebrity Charity Tournament for 2016. Thank you, Britney Spears, for all your support. I love you to the biggest moon and back. Well done. As number 1 will have the next command to us. 1 in 2nd place on the back, and number 5 will come in 3rd place. Alright, so it is Just Blaze and John Stamos who will represent 1/2 of the finalists for our Celebrity Charity Tournament this year. Who will represent the other half? We'll know after this. Do not go away. Moving on to the 3rd round of 8 race. And Christina Aguilera is the only female celebrity left in contention for a charity prize level. Will she survive? We'll find out soon enough as she faces Germany host Alistair Beck. As we take a look in the lineup for this portion of the round of 8, the players will line up and ready to go. Everyone is on the clock, and please start the base. Here we go. So will Christina Aguilera beat Alistair Beck to stay alive for the female celebrities? We'll find out soon enough. Right now, looks like number 7 is in the lead, followed by number 6 and number 8. Christina Aguilera is the best position so far with 5th place on the pack. She's trying to beat out Alistair Beck to keep the female celebrities alive. Will it happen? We'll find out soon enough. As the first superstar gets beat plus is number 5, and he got all over that one. He's gonna wander in 1st place, and that means this race will go to the next best standing. Our Alex Trebek or Christina Aguilera. He's gonna and oh my, Alex Trebek with the next command speed buzz, and he holds on Christina Aguilera for the win. Alex Trebek moves on to the round of 8. Thank you, Christina Aguilera, for all your support we have of the Celebrity Charity Tournament. Alex Beck, we'll see you later on in the final. Well done. That's it. The remaining celebrities are all male. It will feature WWE Superstar The Miz and Let's Make a Deal host Wayne Brady. And then we'll be all set for the final of these 2016 Celebrity Charity Tournament. So let's see who's going to complete the setting. Everyone's on the clock, and let's have a Chao race! So far we have Just Blaze, John Stamos, and Alistair Beck. For the winner of this race, they will go on to face those 3 superstars for one of the 4 charity prize titles. For the loser, that'll luck next year. Anyway, number 1's good rest, so he will be left behind in the crowd. Right now, it is number 8 who has the lead, followed by number 6 in 2nd place. And the superstar with the best position so far out of 2 is WWE Superstar The Miz out of Wayne Brady. And who will get the win toss this time around? It is number 2 who gets it. And he will wind up in 1st place, so he will go to the next best standing out of The Miz and Wayne Brady. Who's gonna join Just Blaze, John Stamos, and Alistair Beck in the final? We're about to find out right now. I think it's going to be Wayne Brady who's going to move on. Yep, Wayne Brady will join Just Blaze, John Stamos, and Alistair Beck in the final. Thanks, fans, for all your support. Coming up, we're going to be heading straight to the final and find out who's going to be our Celebrity Champion. But first, let's hear a word from this announcement. So, as you all probably heard before, there are 4 charity prize levels for our 4 finalists to win. The participant who comes in 4th place will earn $10,000. 3rd place will receive $25,000. Our runner-up or 2nd place winner will receive $50,000, and the winner will receive $100,000 and the title as 2016 Celebrity Tournament Champion. So let's get to it. So, will our Celebrity Tournament champion be Just Blaze, Uncle Jesse from Full House John Stamos, Quizmaster from Jeopardy Alex Trebek, or Let's Make a Deal star Wayne Brady? There's only one way to find out. Who's gonna be the new Celebrity Tournament champion for 2016? We're about to find out right now. It's best up to these four men on a quest for victory. Everyone's on clock, and let's have a Chao Race! Alright, so we have these four men ready for a shot at one of the four prize levels for up to $100,000 towards their charity. And it looks like number one scored best, so he will be left behind in the crowd. Right now in his hip-hop sensation, Just Blaze, who is in the lead over the four right now, followed by number two in second place over the pack at the current moment, as number 8, who is also going to us, wins the opening toss for the final of the Celebrity Charity Tournament. Right now he's leading the competition on the pack, making towards the finish line, and he will wind up in first place. And with a speed round, it's going to be Wayne Brady, who's going to win $100,000 charity check, as Alex Trebek barely holds off Just Blaze for second. Alex Trebek will hold on $50,000, Just Blaze will have $25,000. John Stamos will have to sell for $10,000. And Wayne Brady will win $100,000 towards his charity. Don't go away, there's more something coming up. What a deal! So, here is thing for Wayne Brady. He is the Celebrity Tournament champion for 2016, and that means he will donate $100,000 towards the charity of our lives. Next week will be part 2 of our Celebrity Charity mini-series, featuring our favorite fighters from your favorite fighting games, including our returning champion King from the King of Fighters series. So don't miss it then. Until then, this is Paul Sycamore signing off. Keep on smiling and join us again for more like action on Chao Racing 2016. See you next week.